Uh,
You're still running.
I'm going here. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can hear me. I had to get off that. That one was just. Okay. When it comes to the meeting, I want to be in the media part.
You can't come back in. You're not ready.
No, well, if you ask Sergeant Clark, he said when I do that, like he'll send somebody with me when I want to be media, and they'll like babysit me and bring me back.
You gotta just have him come and tell me.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, where is he right now?
If he comes and tell me, it's okay because I was told not.
Yeah, where is he?
So I'm assuming.
You don't have the where you could text him like downstairs?
I know he's in there. So.
Or I'll find him because yeah, that's the what he gave me. Yep. Oh, I love it hot. Is Sergeant Clark around because he when I want to be media, like he said he'll send somebody to babysit me so I don't have to go back through the line. I can come right back in. Well, no, for the media for the mayor's conference, he told me to let him know whenever I want to go be media out there, so I don't have to go back through the down the elevator through the line inside again. That he'll send somebody to babysit me, but I need that officer to. He doesn't know about it. You know what? I forgot that I didn't even know you were going up. I feel bad now. I missed your speech. No, I do. Do you want to say anything? Smoke and Scan? They love you. You know, Smoke and Scan loves you too. They do. Oh, you're so sweet. Don't worry. Sometimes I do it myself. Paul, probably gonna get one more. Okay, we back? Can you guys hear me? Because I don't have a mic. My mic died. See, I gotta get real equipment. Thank you, Pepper. Because you're getting your commendation. Because I had to tell her, okay? I already announced it. Because you know why? You're half like kick-ass badass, which I love to see, And but then you also did, you verified everything and you got it, and but still really sweet. Not too much, a little bit of pepper, which needs to be, but you know what I mean. But nice, huh? I know, and the pepper's the best. I mean, you had to be a little kick-ass, like you're with all the boys. You had to be a little. Yeah, no, you can't let no one take advantage. That's why I said if she were my daughter, I'd be like, yeah, you don't let them take advantage. And I'd even order them, they could take advantage. But she did her job, guys, so she's gonna get her wallpaper too. Anytime. But look, I'm with the big league now, man. Oh, with the. Yeah, it's Pepper, man. Pepper's awesome. All right, guys, let me know if you can hear. Can't really hear good. I will not be able to hear that. Can't really hear. I wonder if I should switch to TikTok. So I'm thinking that YouTube's not working. Of all the days not to bring my other phone. Can anyone hear me? Can you hear me, Bay? Nobody? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear? Okay, thank you, nobody. I appreciate it. And you're not nobody. You're somebody to me. No, I'm in Los Angeles. Sardinia might be a better place. I don't know. This is a crazy place, but it's home. Yeah, you're somebody to me, nobody. But we're here with the media. I wish they would do real stories about, like, Scientology, slave labor and stuff. But little by little. But I have to behave at this stuff, at these things. Hey, Marina. How many more minutes? See, we're with the media. We are the media now. But I don't have a microphone. I hope you can hear because my mic died. Shenanigans today is the mayor's news conference. And we are part of the news now. So I hope you guys can hear without the mic. So man, that's some equipment. That is like some I wouldn't even know how to. I do have like a little, like one of these thingies with the camera thing to move it. I do have a little one for my phone. Yeah, hi Amy. Yeah, it's the mayor's news conference. And I'm with the big chiefs. These are the big shots, right? But what makes them the media and not us? You know what I mean? Just because they can go on TV stations and, Yeah, I have not seen them. I wish maybe somebody could get them to get them over here. That would be freaking amazing. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be the mayor's. Right, I mean, you said that they're suing the city. I know they're having a special thing. And Pepper's going to get her... Yeah, I wish Will was here. Dang, it's hot. I need to start dressing like media. See, I need to start dressing like media. Just summery casual with the hat. See, casual with the hat. Need to get, yeah. Battery's going down. My mic died. I thought everything. I thought it was gonna be real quick, like hit it and quit it type of meeting. I had no idea it was gonna be this long and crazy. I was like, oh, it's just gonna be real quick and you'll be done. So I didn't fully prepare. See, they teaching me, be prepared for anything. See, they're prepared for everything. I had to behave though, but I need to start meeting like little by little. So I had to behave though, because they gave me like nice privileges to be here. Hello, Kings of Gaming. That's why I can't do any like yelling out or anything. I gotta be really good and behave. Is the mayor going to be here?
Did she give a time?
No, not that I heard. I know they're about to meet when the meeting's ended. It's about to end,
No time yet?
but she didn't give a time.
Thank you.
Sure. What news are you with?
Spectrum Networks.
Oh, okay. Good. I'm with Audit LA.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So they're doing a special item on the retainer, right?
Yeah. Can you get like in the corner there? Like there's like my black charger. I don't have a microphone though. I hope they can hear. Thank you. So at least I don't. Thank you.
I'm so glad I cut it off just at the right time, just for this.
So it's going to be run by Marchese. So the mayor's not. I want to know if the mayor is going to speak, or are they keeping that a secret?
Probably a secret.
Okay, here we go. Awesome.
Oh my God, this is so great.
Yeah, this is.
So she said what exactly? She said
that the city council people, Marchese's going to be running it, and several other council people are going to be talking. Probably not Yarovlovsky because of the budget meeting, and then we'll see what happens after that. So
this is great though. It's just us two. This is like legendary level nonsense right here.
well, when I came to I was able to see the mayor when that's why I always do the Shenanigans. Like when he became president, she came and spoke. That was an amazing day. I don't know if she's coming. But we have to behave, otherwise we won't get privileges again. So I can't be Shenanigans or anything.
Well, what I was gonna ask is
Because I can't. I have to be very behaved because I don't want to lose my privileges with
what I
the
was
cops
simply
are letting
gonna
us be
ask
here.
is,
I wouldn't do it
what's
here.
your stance on Scientology?
Don't do it here.
Yes or no?
No, not here. Do this because no, I would do everything really, really legit. Because then you're not going to be taken serious anywhere. I ain't even going to mention nothing.
So what are you gonna ask?
I'm not going to ask anything. I'm just going to observe and enjoy being the media, and watch whatever, and then just really behave. Because I don't. If Clark gets pissed, then he'll say that's
Who's
it.
Clark?
The sergeant that gave me like just letting me be out here with them. So I ain't gonna I don't mess with it. Like I have to know when and where. This is a when and where. I just like.
So who is the actual folks streaming this? And is it live?
This is like. It's gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna be live or static, but it's the actual all the news like groups. So I'm not gonna mess with it.
I'll ask him.
Who, Marchese?
No, I'll ask him.
Yeah, they told me it's like 11, 7, 4. It's all of them. Univision. It's every major news network.
Not the Switch. You guys still use the Switch?
So I want to be taken seriously by them, and then that way, then you build later. You kind of like, as you build respect.
All right, I'll just
I definitely don't want to bring Scientology because then I don't want them saying, because then they're going to go to Clark and say, don't let those people in there again. So I can't mess that up. Like, let's not mess that up. Get them in there.
Well, you can always just ask, what's the exact reason for needing to retain outside counsel?
I'm just going because I'm really just going to sit here and behave. You have to know how to. I'm still, like he's giving me confidence to do it, so it's like to be here with them. So I ain't gonna blow it. I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna harass them in public comment. Because when you're here, I mean, you can ask questions, but I wouldn't do. Like me, I'm not. I'm just gonna. I don't want Marchese giving them any reason to say, you know what, you better not let her. Why'd you let them in? You know what I mean?
Well, they're watching you live right now, so they're like,
Yeah. So
"Damn lady."
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna behave. They know because I did with his presidential thing. I didn't do anything. No, he knows that they know. Like, because I've been to his. They know that I'm not gonna. Like I may say something there, but here I'm gonna be normal.
This is a mayoral conference, though, isn't it?
No, it's city hall. I mean city council. I mean she may come too. They're not gonna say it.
City
But
council.
yeah, no, I'm gonna be on my
conference.
absolute best behavior.
Specifically on the special item.
Yeah, and if you go, I'll be like, I don't know him. Like, no, this is where to just chill out and just. It's strategy. It's long game tactics, not quick game.
Well, because I'm here next to you and they saw me talking to you, I don't want to shit on you. So I understand the effect that has.
Yeah, it's
But
like
I am gonna ask them if it's live or not. I'm just curious.
oh, the news. Yeah, they probably don't they usually do. Well, if you see a reporter, then you know it's live. If you see a
Well, there's that one
Like
lady.
a-
I don't know
yeah.
if that's her though. She looks like she's got the mic, but I can't tell.
yeah, it's for me. It's long game tactic. You gotta build. You keep them on their toes, but you also gotta build trust and rapport. That's how we're moving.
Or you can just go
Moving
full
mountains.
will.
Yeah, but then that's not for me. He has a different strategy. He has a different end game. You know.
Why'd you take my energy drinks, LAPD?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll ask him. We'll see if it's live.
Yeah, I'm curious. It is really hot here. The sun is shining. Better behave, man. So I'm gonna say, yes, this is going to be a press conference of the city council. I think
they're
that
shooting live.
cool. So then all the more reason I am not going to be the one embarrassing that. It's just not worth it. Save it for. I'm going to say,
What are you gonna save it for, Audit?
huh?
What magic are you gonna save it for?
I would not do it here because so you can come and go. I need to be here for long term.
No. I'm saying, what's the magic? Because they already hate you. That's the part I'm confused on. It's like the LAPD obviously doesn't, but as far as the media, they all hate all of us unanimously.
No, because it's that. Yeah, but I need to be able to. It's like I don't want to bust Clark. Say, hey, I gave you, like a little bit of privilege, and then I get chewed out because you acted a fool. No, I respect those who are helping me.
You know what you should do? You should go live and ask to
I'm like-
make sure that a special bald sergeant gets commendations for his dimples.
Yeah, I gave him that. I gave him a
No,
commendation for
you
that.
should do that live.
No,
and say-
as with them, no, I'm not. I'm going to totally respect. No, you have to know because I want to be taken seriously in this
No,
city.
I'm just messing.
Like, see, they don't take people seriously because it's all clownery sometimes, and that's one thing if that's your thing. But I want to be taken seriously. So you got to know when, and
Every Wednesday,
doesn't mean I don't call
Commissioner
him.
Grant
I love
should
him now.
make a motion for free smoothies. For
He
all
should.
deathlands.
I agree with that. We should ask him. I think
We're
that's a great
petitioning
idea.
The Board of Public Works.
Yeah, and those
Free
donuts. Why
smoothies.
don't we get those donuts in the morning? They get
Absolutely.
they have Corset's car. They get all the donuts. Why aren't we getting any of those donuts? We make their job interesting. Like, come on, they'd be in and out. Well, they probably hate it because we delay it, but come on. We're fixing their city.
All right, well, I'm getting cooked in the sun.
I know, me too,
Why
man.
don't you just wait in the shade until it starts on it?
Cause should I do that? I don't know.
It's like 2 seconds.
I don't want any more news agencies coming in and like taking my spot. Okay, you will? Promise? Okay, because I thought this guy might be making a move. Whew, guys. Let me see.
Oh, it's like 50 degrees cooler.
Oh, yeah, this is much better. Okay, let's see.
Shrimp is fast asleep, by the way. He's not.
Oh, I'm sure, but I mean, our politicians are is this a press conference? Yes, you should go off audit like when they kicked you out of. No, I can't battle. I gotta be taken serious. Like long-term goals, I want to be taken seriously. So that way, when I do talk, whatever, when they think you're just clowning all the time or just controversial, you have to have that balance. I was raised by 2 Libras,
No.
so for every complaint, I had to do a commendation. It's true. I have to have the
Hey,
balance.
Speaking of complaints, there was a woman that actually approached me and she asked about filing complaints for Karen Correct, and she did.
Good. I love
Yeah,
it. That's what
an
they need to do
official
more of that.
record.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm going to start complaining why they're not doing anything about
I
them.
got some other feedback. Somebody was saying if I had a card that was English on one side, Spanish on the other, on what it is and how to do it.
Oh, that's a
And I
great
was like,
idea.
That's genius, honestly.
That is,
It's like
yes.
the easiest thing you could ever do.
That's a great idea. Yeah, you could pass them out with everyone that's not agree.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get the public speak here.
Well, Staples, you can get like a stack of 600 of them for like 50, 60 bucks.
Yeah, like those business cards, right? Like
Yeah, you just hand them around.
it's a great idea. Oh, thank you, Mark. I'll try. I completely understand what Otto is saying. This guy,
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna watch. See how Well, see, the reason why I suspect Marquise will be here is because his favorite city attorney deputy, the
He's-
woman, the black woman.
He's going to be running it.
Yeah. His favorite city attorney deputy, the black woman in the white dress, is here. That's his number one gal. So he goes nowhere without her.
Yeah, I mean, it's him.
That's his hairdresser. That's his clothes dresser. For those of you that don't know, Marquise's bald, so.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not even gonna like do shenanigans with them right now because it's like you have to build it little by little. When I catch them out in the street, and I won't do it here because then you don't look professional. Like, dude, I'm not here as a gadfly right now. I'm here as media, and I take it. You know what I mean? Like, it's long game
I'm gonna
stuff.
take my
Long
laptop,
game.
and I'll just be here in the corner.
You gonna go on that instead?
I'm gonna do
Some work.
while I hang out.
He's working. Henry's working. I forget what I wanted to talk about. I forget now though.
I was gonna tell you, I saw the father during the ICE protesting, and he specifically told me he has not heard anything about Janet ever since. So that is confirmed.
Wow.
Neither have any of his friends and colleagues.
Wow.
So,
Interesting.
When Shrimp and I were there,
See?
verified.
See, that means they really are listening. But see now, but Kirsten Catano, I reported you to the police today. Be expecting a restraining order. Kendrick Moxon, be expecting a restraining order for harassment. Because everything, they can't do it without, I don't think, their approval. So.
Well, that's true. Like, everything that
goes through those two.
Yeah, absolutely.
So everyone.
Moxon was the guy that guided and held the hand of
Hey, Richard.
Alexander Scott Urban, the guy that made the bogus police report on me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's go get restraining orders against them, even if they turn it down. I don't care. But like, it's going to be heard. I'm being fair gamed. I know it goes through these people.
I saw what's her name?
I wanted to stop.
T. Perth Scientology over in Australia. They made a video about the history of what judges have said about Scientology, and it's like a 4-minute clip that
I need to see
has
that.
little paraphrases, which I thought was really helpful. Actually, it makes sense.
I have to get back to my Substack because I was posting stuff on Australia because Australia has a lot of history and litigation stuff.
For better or for worse.
Yeah, but there are a lot of interesting things. Yes, you're right. This is cooler. I don't know. It's but it's not every day you get to sit up there with those big cameras.
Don't worry, we'll still go up there.
I know. I like the feeling.
Roast. It's like, so the funniest thing, Shrimp does this stupid thing where he buys 2 Costco ice creams, but he does it at the same time. By the time he's not even halfway done with the one,
Yep.
the other one completely is melted and it's like water. I'm like, dude, why not just wait?
Yeah.
I get the other one afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
he's like in such a frenzy. He's like, I have to have it now, otherwise they're gonna take it from me. I'm like, dude, no.
Right. You can have your ice cream.
Yeah,
You're free.
he's
You have
like
freedom.
He's literally a kid.
I know. I love my shrimp dumpling though. Better not take them. We'll fight.
Might have to
Custody fight.
You might have to fight Dana and Big Amy for that.
No, sorry, he's mine, Dana. That's my son. But you can treat him anytime you want. You can be good to him. And Amy, you can marry him. It's okay. It'd be a good daughter-in-law. Sorry, guys, I can't really see chat. Yeah, we do love tea. I don't know what a Gonzo channel is. No, I'm mainstream, honey. YouTube's a mainstream channel, so I'm gonna say I'm mainstream media. All right, YouTube's a mainstream.
Yeah, YouTube
It's
is very
it's mainstream.
I would
So
say TikTok isn't. TikTok is, but not really. I would say YouTube is far more mainstream.
I know. I wish I had my other phone though, so I could have been on both. I would have been epic, but I ran out
I
because he told me it's going to be like quick. You know, do the please this and done. Like I didn't know it's going to be all this. So I'm a little unprepared, and I think my microphone died. Probably have another one in there. Yep, Shrimp's getting mile markers for Amy, man. Now, if that ain't love, I don't know what is.
Funny.
I don't know if that ain't love, what is? You know, it's like
So funny.
it's freaking hilarious. When is this going to start? I'm gonna ask him for. Oh, Channel 4. So you've got Channel 4. I'm gonna ask him for best tips for new media sources.
So I'm an up and coming newbie.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm mainstream, but I'm like small market. What tips do you have? Any media tips?
Well, the first thing you have to do is never, ever, ever say no. Always agree.
Yeah. Get the big camera. I need it.
And when the FBI says we want to talk to you, always say no.
I need to get.
Unless, of course, they give you a cooperation deal, then always say yes.
Yes. I need to get like a. I need like a badge. Like, see, they all have badges. I need to ask them where they get theirs.
Oh,
Probably legit sources.
What's his name? Eric LeVay posted a link on his channel at one point. You can get the press pass. It's like, what is it, like?
From where? Yeah, but from the LA Press Club.
Yeah. It's like 400.
Yeah, I need to join that.
Yeah, it's like $400.
I have I have different media. I have the subs. Yeah, I want to see. I want to try to join that.
But for what it's worth, from all the videos I saw from Eric, he got shot anyway, even with his press credentials.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right.
Yeah, but when the DA got sworn in, Zach was able to get on the inside, where I couldn't. So that's what I need to work on. I need to get my press credentials. I feel like asking them if I can have one. Can I get one from Channel 4?
Be an honorary channel.
Yeah, like how can
anchor.
I? Yeah, like I'll promote your channel. I'll be like.
Well, I mean, honestly, Smoke and Scan at this point should be an honorary KTLA 5 news.
Yeah, I mean, Smoke and Scan should be like he should have his own press credentials. I mean. Well, that's what what's it called though? There was this that's what all the cop watchers and all the First Amendment auditors. What was that thing though? It was called PLAC. Wait, photography is not a crime. PINAC, and they made press passes for it.
Interesting.
I should check PINAC and see if they still can give them. Because that's what I go along with. Like, photography is not a crime. I like to see. Oh man, he's got a cool press badge. Because I don't think they take us seriously as press. So they're gonna take us seriously at the time. We're gonna have a good story. Even without the microphone. Okay, we're gonna. I need to get a press pass. I need to do that. Can you guys hear? I hope you guys can hear. Oh, how long is this meeting, man?
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, they're not going to be done for probably at least another hour.
The regular meeting. I gotta stay out here though. I can't let them, because he gave me permission to go back and forth, but he might get annoyed if I push it. Is Pepper still out there watching? She's like, Pepper did good though. She's a little kick-ass, a little salty, a little peppery, but it's good. I like it. I call her Pepper for Policewoman. You're probably way too young to know that show. But that was a good
What?
show. Policewoman.
Policewoman,
Her name was from back in the 70s, 60s, 70s, like when I was growing up. And Pepper was the lady cop. She hated doing that show, which is funny. She hated it, but it was a really good show. Earl Holliman and Angie Dickinson.
Oh, okay.
Her name was Pepper, so I call her Pepper.
Sergeant Suzanne Pepper Anderson.
Yeah, yeah. So I call her Pepper because policewoman. Because she was kind of tough. She was like running the thing. Yeah. But I didn't see Saber. He doesn't know. He doesn't know Gary Cooper. He's Gary Cooper, but he doesn't know. He needs to see the movies. The understated one. I am not. We're not. We are going.
Yeah, he's definitely Gary Cooper. I'm looking at it.
Right. Yes.
100%.
And Gary Cooper was like he didn't start out to be like the heartthrob, but he just has this like this masculinity and this like he's quiet and whatever. Stoic.
Yeah.
So he ended up becoming like so freaking famous to women, like they
100%.
Yes, and so like that reminds me of him because to me he's hotter than Duarte. Like to me, like
Duarte's such a little sleazeball. He really is.
I mean, I've known him for years. Like I've not, I like him, but he's a little punk sometimes.
Yeah.
He was always trying to he was always trying to out me.
Yeah.
By like he would always come and dox me, not dox me, you know what I mean. In fact, now I don't give a crap, but it's happened so many times. But at the time, I'd be like, it's not your, like I'd get in fights with him.
Well, the funniest thing is when I outed Marquise's little secret conversation with his staffers, Marquise personally called up Duarte to go and tell me while I was already standing up in the pew aisle and I was just standing there filming. He personally told Duarte to personally come to me, didn't even publicly announce it, to tell me that this is my first warning. And I asked him for what, and he said, "You're standing in the aisle." I'm like, "Yeah, no shit, where I'm supposed to be, in literally the aisle." And he's like, "I don't know, man. He told me to do it. I don't know."
He does. I mean, he's fun, but see, he reminds me more of Cary Grant because it's like he's goofy. He was like cute but goofy, or Rock Hudson, cute but goofy. You know what I mean? That's Duarte. Yeah, he's good looking, but he's kind of goofy.
Yeah.
But Gary Cooper was just like, dang, man, that dude was chef's kiss hot. And that's how he reminds me, like understated. People don't notice him. But they called him the Egyptian lover, I heard, back in his day. Clark is the best. I love Clark. That's Sergeant Dimples. I love Sergeant Dimples. We're out here because, I don't know about him, but I'm out here because of, and I'm allowed to go back. I don't have to go through I don't have to go back out and through. I like Clark because he understands me. He understands my shenanigans, but he also understands that I have respect. That I'm respectful. That he works with me. I work with him. Which you know what I mean. Like
we make their day entertaining. If it wasn't for us, I was talking with the officer, right, and he was telling me, he's like, the staffers are so nasty and mean to me. He's like, man, I don't know why they do it. Like, I'm just trying to help them do their job. Like, why do they gotta be so mean? And I'm like,
they said they'd be bored. They'd be bored. But at the same time, but Clark knows, like, if I'm gonna have, like, when I had that Duarte was mad at me because I had my big meltdown moment. But I go to the Dimples. I say, hey, I need to have my moment. I have to. He's like, you can say whatever you want as long as you're moving. I don't care. Just go for it. So I already had his blessing. So once Duarte found that out, then he stopped being mad at me. But it's like, yeah, man, because he knows I'll have that respect. Like he knows I'm not going to do anything to mess this trust in me.
He's probably a little butthurt that you went to not him. They went to somebody else
Well,
first.
because it's the boss. I go to the boss. Now he knows I go to the boss. I'm going way over his head.
Right. He wanted to be the guy that you broke it to, so then he could.
Well, no, he thought I really just did that on my own. And I was too extra. Like he thought I was like making them look bad. I said, how am I making you look bad when I had your boss's blessing? He goes, oh, I didn't know that. He confirmed
That's
it.
what I'm saying. He's so goofy. Man.
Yeah, that's why he's Cary Grant.
Yeah, more than half the time he doesn't know
Or
what's
Rock
going
Hudson.
on.
Yeah, he doesn't.
So aloof.
He's just good. Right, he's just there to look pretty. That's it. That's his job.
Yeah.
Sit there, look pretty. Now, which one would be Clark Gable? None of them. There's no Clark Gable yet. Let's see when these guys retire. Maybe a Clark Gable would come in. I need some advice. I want to. He reminds me of Solomon a little bit. Kid there.
Actually, yes.
Doesn't he?
100%.
Yeah, it looks
hilarious, yes.
Yeah. Even his like body.
Yeah, he looks like a young kid.
Yeah, but I mean, just how he. What do you say? Body structure, body.
His
mannerisms.
His gait.
His gait.
Yes.
Yeah, he just reminds me of him. Yeah, I need to get a. Can you hear me though, Guns? Is it sound check? 'Cause my mic died.
As long as you're not muted again.
Yeah, no, I'm not muted. But it's been weird.
Yes.
Oh, good. Thank you. I don't know if we're going to hear the people talking because I don't have. I should ask if they have a spare mic.
I left mine at home. Can you just pop one out real quick?
Oh, what's his name? Is here? Unless we. I wonder if I have another one. There's no way you can hand me my blue bag.
Your blue bag?
Yeah. Maybe I have more in here. Does it come off you? And if you can.
I can swing it around, but if I have to unclip it, it's got to go like...
No, it's just over the head. It's not clipped.
That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you, because maybe I have something in here.
Just got to get it through the little thingy here. All right.
Thank you. White guy's not here. He's not doing his job.
There we go.
All right, let me see if I...
Well, him and Shrimp are literally
Asleep?
same row. One is passed out on the far corner,
Ow.
the other on the other corner.
I believe it.
They're literally two peas in a pod.
They are, father and son.
You can't make this up. Yeah, that's fair.
I can't.
Literally
Oh, maybe I
can't
have
make this
another. Maybe I have another mic. Ow. Ouch. Oh, but I don't know. It's the base that's... Oh, wait a minute, though. Hold on. Wait. I'm trying to think. Hold on, guys. Trying to think. Ow. Ooh, maybe I have another mic. I might be okay, guys. What the heck?
Oh. Yeah, I got it. You're gonna put the bag.
Yeah. Okay, we're doing it without mic. Can you zip it, though? Can you zip it? Thanks.
Alright. You're good.
Thank you. It's zipped up?
Yep, it's zipped up.
Thank you, thank you. I like your microphone.
Oh yeah, here it is. Right here.
I know, I like it. 'Cause mine
Get some
died.
sound pops up somewhere. Right here. Here it is.
That's what I need, because mine just died. And my little one, I didn't know this was happening. So
Do you have like the DJR? How do you get audio to your phone?
Right now, unfortunately, I had like the little microphones, but right now it's like that died because I didn't know this was happening. I thought I was gonna be leaving, so like I'm just doing it on regular phone. I need to get that. I'm working
you know
on
what?
getting that stuff.
At least there's a speaker there, so you might be able to bleed from the speaker because to get them from your distance there.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
And your angles.
I need advice from you.
If I were you, I would plant myself close to the speaker.
Okay, so
get
go
this-
over there.
I would do that because you're going to get better audio out of the speaker than you will from the person speaking there.
Okay.
I would think.
No, I trust you, man. You guys do this for a living. Well, I mean, so I'm doing it
It's
now.
hard to say, but like I think that'll give you a better shot.
I know, because I didn't prepare for this. Like it all died, so I didn't even have the other ones. But sometimes surprises, right? You just have to go with the flow.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah. But thanks for the advice. I appreciate it.
Good luck. Hopefully it works.
I hope so. I bet it does. Because he seems really smart. Like he knows what he's doing. Where's the mic? Yeah, no, he's right.
Speakers are on the right.
Here's
You
the,
should probably stand
next to him.
just... If you want to scoot to the corner, that way you can get a good view.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. Yep, there you
I just need to get near the mic.
go. There you go.
Yeah. Ooh. Don't block me out on
Yeah,
media.
that's perfect. That speaker will be right on.
Guys, I don't know if you can see. I can't.
Or did they move to budget
Yeah, we're 5 inches smart.
I want to see this.
You think the speaker will come this way too? Oh, up there. Okay, got it. Perfect.
Just like that.
You crank it up. But now I got people in front of the media line.
I have no idea.
I know how they do it. But you know what
Where you
level
could-
it takes to do that?
Were you connected to the internet?
Wait, if they're not media, so I need to be
It
there.
doesn't matter, man. Not when you have the proper people doing this, gang. Oh, look who's over there. Zabo.
Yeah, I'm behaving here though.
Prime Minister's
I am here as media. No shenanigans. Although you know they're just going to be afraid anyway, and then they're going to be pleasantly
Oh, they're
surprised.
gonna be fine.
You got to keep them off their. Okay.
Yeah, this is our we'll play nice round.
Yes, and then they'll be off. They won't know what to do, and then they like
Well,
that.
actually,
You have to.
on this, I'm with them because it's bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can't knock them on something where they're doing it's
Yeah.
carrot and stick.
Are you guys? I need to be able to
Back
see
them where there's
past.
something good, and they hit
Do you
them
want me
with
to hold it?
something
Or you
bad.
got it?
No, this, I need them to.
If you
Well,
wanna pull over
are
this
they
one.
media? Like,
Yeah, go right over here or something. Actually, right here, you see right where I'm standing right now?
yeah, but I need the speaker
Well, you got it. You'll
yeah.
have it anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
because like I don't know why she's.
Right here, you got a straight shot between this lady and the pole.
Here, I'll move out of your way so you have space.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you got a help. Now you
Yeah.
got a really good shot.
Can you guys see?
The world's gallery of criminals.
But you know, this is a good interest.
No, but this-
We need to back them on it.
I just hope Heidi shows up. I hope Heidi's on it.
I want to hear.
They'll all be here.
I'm behaving.
Exactly. Well, we want Heidi with. There you go.
If I get that, I want that spot. Like she has my spot, man.
Well, that's right. Imelda is getting close.
Also, that's the first time I've ever seen Noodle with a whole dress outfit. Ever. Never.
What? What?
I'm
What?
with them
I've
on
never
this
seen
one.
Noodle with a full dress outfit on like that.
Fuck yeah.
She has a whole dress
You gotta pull
skirt.
it, fool. Look at that.
Never. Always pants with her. Never ever seen that. This is a very special occasion.
Wow. I never thought about it.
There's the 400 pound.
It's everything. All these little.
Excellent.
Do you think I'll be able to hear with the speaker, like my thing, because my microphone died?
Got a good fucking idea.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guarantee it.
You're the
Thank
best.
you, Thank you. Look at that trace showing up.
You still got a good shot?
It's just that the pole is like in the way.
You don't know one doctor yet.
I'll
Yeah,
put it, maybe I'll get over here a little bit. Wait.
You can move in my spot if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Let me.
Here, we're missing two.
Here, I'll
aren't we?
move out of your way.
We're
Thanks.
missing a couple.
Yeah, there you go. You got a good shot now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
Good spot, isn't it?
I don't
That's a
see.
good spot.
I don't see 15
Gotta
defendants.
look for opportunity.
But I'm behaving. I'm not. This
Yeah.
is media.
No, this is a
I-
reason to behave. We
Okay,
got
wait a
no-
minute.
Gotta
We're
behave
missing-
here.
We're missing two defendants.
yeah,
John Lee. We don't. Where's he at?
I'm behaving.
Where's John Lee? We're missing a defendant.
All right, thank you all for coming. We're about to start. The council members are here. The speaking order will be MHD, Council President Marquise Harris Dawson, Councilwoman Katie Yaroslavsky, Councilmember Tim McCosker,
Oh, yeah.
Councilwoman Nithya Raman, and Councilwoman Isabel Gerardo. After that,
They're gonna delay
we
that
will open
meeting
the
till
floor
this
for
is done.
council
They
members
can't have the
to
meeting,
address
can
the DOJ lawsuit and council being united behind it and fighting for the city. Thank you for coming. I will hand it over to Council President Marquise Harris Dawson.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for being here, and I want to thank my colleagues to a person to stand before you today to speak to the residents of this city and to the people of the United States to simply say with a resolute voice that the city of Los Angeles will not relent in our fight against not just this baseless lawsuit that challenges our right to run this city, which we were all duly elected to do when the police chief was appointed to police, but we will hold this fight for all Americans. This administration has not only trampled on the Constitution in this city, horrified our residents, disrupted and handicapped our economy. He has trampled over what it means to be an American. And as we approach the celebration of the independence of this country, we in Los Angeles want to say to everybody that we understand the fight. We intend to stay in the fight. We intend to relent not one single inch of our sovereignty, of our dignity, but most of all, our rights as human beings and our rights as citizens of this country. And so we'll fight this lawsuit. We'll fight all the investigations that the administration is throwing at us, and we will continue to defend the residents of the city despite what their documentation status might be. In Los Angeles, everybody is a human being, and we expect that they will be treated as such, and we will fight as hard as we can with everything we have to defend those rights. And so you'll hear from a number of members of the council today from different parts of the city, but we want to make that message clear to every Angelino. We do not intend to give an inch, and we are in this fight for the long haul and in the fight for the cause of justice and human rights. Councilmember Yaroslavsky.
Good afternoon. In a few days, families across Los Angeles and this country will gather to mark the 4th of July. We'll celebrate the ideals that have guided this country for nearly 250 years. Freedom, equality, and the promise that no one is above the law. But this week, as the Trump administration tries once again to drag our city into its campaign of fear and division, we're reminded that those ideals are not guaranteed. They are upheld only when we have the courage to stand together and defend them. The lawsuit filed against Los Angeles is just the latest attempt to gaslight the public and distract from a pattern of unconstitutional and discriminatory tactics playing out in our neighborhoods every single day. Agents showing up at our schools, our courthouses, our job sites, stopping people because of the color of their skin, demanding papers without cause, presenting blank warrants, and sometimes no warrant at all. These are not the actions of a government that respects the law. They show an administration that treats the Constitution like it can be ignored. They are straight up telling us that entire parts of the Constitution that are clear as day don't matter when they're inconvenient. Los Angeles refuses to be forced into complicity. We will not use our police officers as tools to tear families apart. We will not spend city resources helping the federal government violate basic rights that belong to every single person who calls this country home. The Fourth Amendment is clear. Due process is clear. Local government has the right and the duty to protect all its residents from overreach and abuse. Our city stands by our people. We stand by the millions who came here for opportunity, who work hard, raise families, and make Los Angeles stronger every day. We stand by the parents waiting outside detention centers, the children trying to find their fathers and mothers, the neighbors who open their doors and say, "You belong here." And we won't be distracted. Los Angeles will stay focused on what actually keeps communities safe: trust, care, and the certainty that everyone's rights are worth defending. Freedom means nothing without people willing to stand up for it. So we will keep showing up in the courts, in our neighborhoods, in our council chamber, to protect the values this country was built on. Thank you. I'm now pleased to introduce my colleague, Councilmember McCosker.
Thank you so much, Tim McCosker, Councilman of the 1-5. So we were served with a lawsuit. The city of Los Angeles was served with a lawsuit by the federal government, by President Trump and the U.S. Attorney. It is a baseless, ridiculous lawsuit. It has no credibility at all.
Yeah, it does.
What it tells us is that the local laws here are preventing, they claim that we are preventing the federal government from enforcing their law. That is just not true. On its face, it is not true. It is also saying that we can be compelled to enforce the federal law, do their job. That is also untrue. There are over 100 years of case law that tell us that this is a baseless lawsuit. This is the act of a bully, and this is the act of an incompetent attorney. It makes no sense. This is what bullies do. They will not rush to get a determination on this case. They filed this as a publicity stunt. It is a publicity stunt. It is gaslighting, as my colleague said. And what's bad about it is that it's not only bad on the law, but it's bad for public safety. It's bad for any measure of public policy. The reason why we, as local officials, don't ask people what their status is we want them to trust their government. We want all of our residents to be able to come forward and say, I was a victim of a crime. We want them all come forward if they are, in fact, a witness to a crime to say, I was a witness to a crime. Having people have trust in our LAPD, in our public safety systems, makes us all more safe. It makes us all more safe. And citywide, we want people to come forward to make sure they get the best health outcomes, the best education outcomes, the best opportunity to access resources. If we tell them we're going to ask their status, and if we invalidly say that we're going to enforce federal law, we're only making the city less safe. We're only making the city less effective. I, for one, and all of my colleagues are here because we took an oath. We took an oath to uphold the laws of this city, to uphold the laws and the Constitution of the state, and to uphold the Constitution of the United States. We're alone in this. We are the ones upholding the Constitution, unlike the federal government that is asking us to set aside constitutional principles. We will not do that. We will stand up for every resident of this city. I am so grateful to my colleagues. I'm grateful for this opportunity to speak to you. I am grateful to serve with these folks to make sure that we do the right thing for every resident of the city.
Stole all that homeless money.
It is my honor to introduce my colleague, Council Member Nithya Raman.
Boo.
Thank you so much for those words, Councilmember McCosker, and for the entirety of the council in standing up against this ridiculous lawsuit. This lawsuit is a continuation of efforts that have been in place for the last 3 miserable weeks here in Los Angeles that have tried to undermine this city and tried to paint us as a radical and lawless place. Nothing could be further from the truth. Our sanctuary city policy, which is being classified as somehow a radical act, I want to remind everyone its history. It is codifying into law a practical response that has been in place here in the city of Los Angeles for decades, put into place by Daryl Gates. Remember noted radical Daryl Gates, a man who created the SWAT team, who created Operation Hammer, which went into South LA. These were people who were hardly radicals, and that is the roots of our sanctuary city ordinance. It is codifying a practice that for decades this city has understood keeps Angelenos safer. It is the opposite of a radical policy. It is in fact a policy that brings us towards greater safety and towards greater peace. And I am pleased that every single one of my colleagues is standing up against this lawsuit and towards continued efforts by the federal administration to undermine the constitutional protections and rights and public safety of Angelenos. Thank you so much, and now I'd like to invite up my colleague, Councilmember Corrado.
Thank you, Councilmember Ramon, and thank you, Council President, for getting us all together. And thank you to my colleagues and to the people of Los Angeles for standing strong in defense of our city and its people. My name is Isabel Jurado, and I proudly represent the Fashion District, the Flower District, the Wholesale District, Boyle Heights, El Sereno, and Lincoln Heights and Highland Park, neighborhoods that have long borne the trauma and terror inflicted by ICE. I'm also the proud daughter of immigrants. Today, the Trump administration is once again using fear as a policy and cruelty as a campaign strategy. This baseless lawsuit is a politically motivated attack on our values, an attempt to punish the people of Los Angeles for standing up for our immigrant communities. Our Sanctuary City Ordinance was created to protect our communities from the violence, fear, and chaos fueled by the Trump administration. It exists to protect our neighborhoods from federal government more interested in headlines than in human dignity. This lawsuit is just the latest of a political public stunt, a cynical effort to scapegoat immigrant families who continue to show extraordinary resilience, courage, and strength in the face of a relentless cruelty. Make no mistake, they're trying to trample the rights of Angelenos. They're trying to force our city to become an extension of ICE. They're trying to punish us for refusing to be complicit in a campaign of fear. But we will not let that happen. We, as City Council, stand united. We are in full solidarity with the people of Los Angeles, especially our immigrant and working class communities who have built this city with their hearts, their hands, and their hopes. Our Sanctuary City Ordinance is not just a policy, it is a promise that no child should fear losing a parent, that no worker should be afraid to earn an honest living, that no neighbor should be forced into the shadows. It's a promise that Los Angeles will always remain a place of refuge and dignity for all. And to the Trump administration, I say this: you will not intimidate us, you will not divide us, and you will not erase the values this city is built on. And to the people of Los Angeles, we've got your back. We will fight this lawsuit in court. We will resist every effort to turn our city into the arm of the federal deportation machinery. And we will stand together to defend our ordinance, our communities, and our future. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just a legal battle, it's a moral one, and we know exactly which side we're on. We will do everything in our power to ensure Los Angeles remains a place of refuge and dignity for all, and that's just not a commitment, as Councilmember McCosker said, it's an oath, it's a vow. And so thank you, and I'd like to introduce Councilmember Rodriguez.
Thank you. I'm Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez, representing the 7th District in the Northeast San Fernando Valley. And to not be redundant to what my colleagues have said, yes, we are going to fight this lawsuit. But let's make it clear. This is nothing more than a performative political stunt aimed at distracting both Angelenos and cities across the country from the true malfeasance which is occurring at our federal level. And this city will remain focused and intact against these efforts to continue to divide and distract us from the rights that they're attempting to strip away from citizens across this country. This is a moment in time where people need to remember what this country stands for and what it represents. And this is not a message just to Angelenos. This is my message for people across the country. Because we are in a moment, an inflection point in this country where we will either uphold and defend the promise of what this country represented. In a few days, we will be honoring and celebrating a moment in this country's history where we separated ourselves from British rule and a king. And it's a moment to remind us all that we, the people, have the power to hold this administration accountable.
That's right.
To protect and uphold the Constitution of the United States, and to ensure that representatives from across this country do the same. In Los Angeles, we will remain the tip of that spear in the form of justice, in the form of the protection of the Constitution and the rights that it provides us. But make no mistake, this message is for people across the country to heed the call. That this is a moment in time and an inflection point in this country that we need to determine and ascertain who are we going to be in this moment. Are we going to lament the effects of what's happening to the people as we've seen it happen in Los Angeles, to our Latino families, to those that are being racially profiled and targeted? Not criminals, hardworking individuals that are showing up to live their life and that are being targeted because of the color of their skin. Are we going to come back generations from now and lament how that was affecting us? Or are we going to stand up in the face of this now? This is a call to action. This is a call to action for every person in this country who sees the wrong to stand up to right it. This is the moment that we're living in. And so yes, the city of Los Angeles will be the tip of that spear and fight with this lawsuit. But make no mistake, The power rests in the hands of the people. And if we show up, let us be heard. Thank you.
Sorry.
Now hear from Councilmember Padilla from the 6th Council District in San Fernando Valley.
Boo.
Hey everyone, I'm going to say a few words for our Spanish-speaking community.
Good.
A todos que están escuchando hoy, nomás les quería
I
decir
wouldn't. She got in trouble last
que
week
todos
for that.
el concilio estamos
This one, she needs to communicate.
manejando este caso como lo que es un truco
She talked about my mother last Friday in
publicitario
Spanish.
That's
político.
on that personal.
No hay
That's on
ningún
this.
manual que nos diga cómo trabajar con esto, pero por eso hemos trabajado para asegurarnos directamente con las familias para que ustedes tengan el conocimiento y las herramientas para protegerse a sí mismos, a sus familias, a sus vecinos y a sus trabajadores. Hemos utilizado nuestras plataformas para compartir esos recursos, desde protecciones legales hasta consejos de seguridad, para que nadie tenga que enfrentar esos desafíos solos. En este momento, nuestro enfoque principal está específicamente en las familias y los que han sido afectados. Asegurarnos que tengan su oportunidad de agarrar abogados cuando los necesiten y ser apoyados en esos días cuando a lo mejor uno no pueda ir a trabajar, no pueda ir a llevar a sus hijos o ir a comprar comida. Para eso están nuestras oficinas y lo que son las organizaciones que les quieran ayudar con esto, porque como dije, no hay ningún manual que nos pueda decir qué hacer en estos días. Así que les pido a todos que sigan comunicándose con sus amigos, familiares, trabajadores y vecinos en este tiempo difícil para que nos podamos seguir ayudando unos a los otros. Pero nosotros, su concilio, les podemos prometer que estamos haciendo todo lo que podamos para que todo lo que esta administración quiere hacer para ponernos en evidencia o en vergüenzas y decir que lo que estamos haciendo en querer proteger nuestra comunidad inmigrante no vale, sí se vale, sabe que vale y nosotros como su concilio vamos a hacer todo lo que podamos para seguir peleando con todas nuestras herramientas legales. Gracias y que Dios nos los cuide.
Thank you for communicating in Spanish.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Now we'll hear from Councilmember Bob Blumenfield.
People wouldn't interrupt. They wouldn't go in front of their cameras.
Warrantless searches, masked men with guns, indiscriminately taking people off the streets. I don't recognize this country sometimes. We're celebrating our Independence Day. We are a thriving democracy, but we have a president who wants to goose step us from democracy to the pathway that goes through Los Angeles. And we in the city council, we are locking arms and we are blocking that path. And we're saying, no, we will not go down that path. We are a democracy. We care about the rule of law. We care about the Constitution. And we will not let it be sacrificed here in Los Angeles or anywhere across this great country. So we are taking steps, many different types of steps. We talked about the lawsuit. We will fight in court every legal way that we can. We will work in our communities to make sure that people are educated, whether that's handing out red cards, resource fairs, etc. People need to know their rights, because you do not have a right without a badge or a warrant to come in and just pick somebody off the street. So we will teach folks their rights, make sure
about cuts Medicaid, slashes food assistance, abandons our elders, and undermines basic rights across the city. It takes a special kind of ignorance to think that threatening cities, especially those in the state with the fourth largest economy in the world, will solve any of the challenges facing our country. This country needs us and our labor to survive. Los Angeles will continue to lead with humanity and with the best interests of our communities at heart, because that's what we do. And in moments like these, where the federal government is showing the worst of its sides, Los Angeles is showing the best of it. Our doors remain open, our commitment remains strong, and our work to protect our economy, defend due process, uphold the Constitution, and keep families together will continue. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody, and thank you to the members of the council for being with us today, and thank you to members of the press for helping us get the word out to our residents and to the world about the position of the city of Los Angeles. I know members have to get to committee. There are a few of us that are still here. I think there are maybe 8 of us that are still here. And we would love to talk to you, but just please excuse some members have to get to committee and to other business. So thank you all very much.
Where's the mayor that's being sued by Trump?
Yep, that worked. Thank you. This little media, we don't have all the equipment yet. Have to work on getting the right equipment.
What'd you say?
I said, that worked. They could hear because,
Good sound.
I have to give him credit that he gave me the advice.
Supposed to be here.
We don't need no water.
So, if anyone knows where Henry is. If anyone knows where Henry is. Can you hit these buttons on this side? Or both, either side? Down. Yeah. Here we go. There's nothing for tomorrow, right?
Okay, so this is Thursday. There is something tomorrow.
Oh, but it's one.
Oh, public work is also off.
Yeah,
Oh,
just till the
okay.
9th. Not as long, but just till the 9th.
Okay.
Can you just do one?
Oh, yeah.
And not. Hey, Tim. He's protesting on the highway. Can you take this? Is this one?
I need to know where it's
He's answering. All right. I am going to take off now. I want to thank everybody for everything. It was great chatting with you. It was a lot of fun. A lot of crazy day. But I'm ready to go get something cold to drink and go home and edit or something. All right, bye guys. Thank you for everything.